Hello YouTube, this is a big update and a request from NASA. What this is they've been wanting me to confess this for a long time, a really long time. It's a negative topic that I don't want to share on my channel. It will be bits of Nelly in there. I know Lily, the reality show was gone, way better than, putting one piece of meal in the hood. But nevertheless, here goes the video. Okay, so Lily, I made a vow to myself, Lily, when I was 23, Lily, when I had the whole plan with E40. You see, my original plan was to, hide behind E40 since I did, live in California to the point where I could become an entertainer. You see, I could always rap like Eminem, but a rap league, a hip hop company full of strippers literally let me know when to pick and choose to rap like Eminem to the point where I could sneak in fame, through a scheme. And so what I would do is literally I would fall back on being, a square, and a gangster at the same time. You see, what I would do is I would have this gangster strategy. I would view a gangster as a pawn in somebody else's plan. You have all these tools, you can dance, you can do this, and that, and you give up, your criminal record. Now you can't take control of your life. So I'm all like, I'm gonna keep on doing this A and B's for Yugi and Nef the Pharaoh, all the way to a point where I'm famous, because if I hold on to their internet, literally, I won't get in trouble with some of the other dudes, and I'll be able to keep my career. And then it was literally at 23, I got a mirage from Jalal Fernandez from Fairy Tale, literally when I had no house, no car, no relationship at 23. And then, the mirage of Jalal would go up literally saying that, yo, everybody has already graduated with Brianna and everybody laughing at me. Yes, it did hurt for a little bit. Yes, I did submit to a medical condition for a little bit. And I said it hurts at the moment, but I'm going to continue my plan, read 40. And the plan worked out so good. I got a reality show with Christopher Sabat, the voice actor of Vegeta. And what happened was, it was at to make a pussy wet, basis, but not in the beginning. You see, my uncle had divided the studio since I did play off public school when it came to carrying, but not overall, to a point where they would have to confirm something. And my shit was so low because I only have Asperger's. And the plan was so bulletproof that I had so many people, so many things in line that I eventually got Brianna pregnant on a big basis too. I used to let her go, literally. I used to replace her with a whole bunch of girls at convention. So what ended up happening, why I bowed my brother with a nigga, was nobody won. Literally, I got to, always have something to keep me in check. Literally, I got Vanessa, I got the suck teas, literally through filters and acid, literally to a point where girls just became snacks, to a point where my new high school prom became, not girls, but things big like a car and a house. So with that being said, when I got to the hood, they hooked me to that plan when I had billions of subscribers, literally, when I had literally my mom say that I was a billionaire before Butcher. And, what the devil implied recently was they couldn't cut out that I didn't go to school because I went to school in terms of labor, and that Animation Rap League taught me how to properly represent. So the whole time, literally, when I did, have that little mirage was when, literally, I told myself, literally, I may not be, 23 with no card, but it's better to be in 30 with no card, literally, and I was at the age, literally, when I had, to be fooled for 2 years in order to not get. At 26 and 27, I had a concrete YouTube channel with my mom's boyfriends being fans of my child saying, hey, look at Eris's new video. And then it came down to literally, 30 came. Literally, when I said, it's better to be 20 and no card than 30, literally, 30 came. And what I'm recently hiding behind, literally, is this thing called Penguin Drum, a slice of life anime that I watched literally that looks like, my cousin India, that I know, the double implying, but instead it came out with 2011, when my junior year was the worst. But why I get, as soon as I got home to Dom's house, it's pretty freaking crazy. Literally, they had concrete Babylon, literally, in the company. Literally, in the company right now, I don't want to sound crazy, but I had Moonbase before, literally, that was already approved by NASA, already approved by Uncle Tommy, literally, to the point where, the imaginary characters who I used to have came to real life, but I got evil with everybody, including God. Like, Yugi is in the studio right now. It's Funimation Studio in Sunnyvale, LA, and I told them, literally, as soon as I got to the hood, to break it down and start from scratch. And I would hate to do this to a new subscriber, but it really hurts. They want me, literally, to give up the information. There you go, literally. And that, what ended up happening? They compared me with people with trillions of people in debt who I knew were bloods, literally, to me, literally, being like a good car in debt. You know how a good car costs, $300, literally. That's how much debt I'm in. Bigger criminal records, bigger on-purpose crimes literally came, literally, and was compared to my Asperger's constantly to a point where they held me back from getting a job. Now, I'd hate to sound fucking crazy, but literally, I already asked to take medication. I already, offered to go to a rego center, but they double implied not just my swagger, but the whole situation in general. If you have something as big as Penguin Drum, literally, on the channel, I also had Alberto, literally, who I had two things with. The mob boss, literally, where I say, get the girl, and the other one that's just composure, literally, where he overrides your muscle mass, but not in terms of art. And then here's a big one. Rachel Lewis, literally, from Misty from Pokemon, is dead in my filter, but in the other worlds, he's sucking up Chris. who's half plastic, half real in my future. And I still fuck with him like he's my brother. I'm like, fuck that, Lily. I remain to live and run reality. And I told him over and over again, Lily, this is about 28, this is about 29. Or else I would have never done Henry. And I locked him with a character named Nokia, Lily, that was like that. Part of the requirements for Nokia is you have to be cremated because he's white, pretty funny. If you want the full honest truth, the truth behind this video, Lily, even though I did have imaginary friends, they landed on saying because I listened to, Yugi Boto, Sinbad from Magi, Lulu's Britannia, Def the Kid, and Def the Kid was going out where Alexis Rhodes, Lily. So it was all, Lily, one cent idea. I'm sorry to spill the beans for this video, but it got compared to actually, on pedophiles, where it was the explanation of my Asperger's. I lost, a battle, but just a little bit and fell for exaggeration. And, one of the biggest things I recognized recently is that they praised me off screen, lately, and that I did take things too seriously, and that's part of my mental condition. And, accepting it is accepting it because how much I stopped when I'm ahead, and that was the big thing, and I couldn't take it anymore. You wanted the truth, here it goes. I was going to make this show called Serotonin, and I wanted to make Serotonin, Lily, back when I was making music on the radio, when I was making my cartoon of Nons. Lily, I was supposed to have my own cartoon, then my mom asked, like, recently, why am I still watching it, why I used to work for one, and, it's crazy, they would like, this is happening studio, this is happening studio, I'm only paying attention to one life, so what happened, overall, was I had my kingdom, Lily, but I never had anything definite like a car. And they double imply what happens to you when you get a car. Lily, you get pulled over. Lily, you don't get to keep it. Lily, you use the car to impress a girl. Where somebody like Asperger's like me, Lily fucks her over. Somebody fucks your girl when you have a car. Lily, they do all that shit. And it's tragic. Not tragic what happened to me, but tragic that you did, come to the conclusion that you need to be more mature and that you couldn't hold on to the last lap. The last lap is childish and that you need, to get critical when it happens. Lily. And not holding me to critical society is why that happened. And the thing I know about Serotonin, it's not, above my power level. It's literally a show about literally people who are doctors who work over the counter, literally, who do have imaginary friends. But literally, what I figured out recently is it was up front, literally, like Lisa McGrath, oh, he's got to talk to, his imaginary friend will try to get a date. And then literally, when he rocks off, he talks to hers. No, now it's literally, he's working for the office, literally, and it's long as far apart. And then literally, he talks to his imaginary friend out of nowhere after doing a shitload of taxes. And the biggest irony, the biggest, double imply that I was there dope before I had no car, literally, was I had none, literally, when I got the paper for schizophrenia. Because I dodged a bullet, and they still belittle me like a gang isn't involved. So I need some serious help. I need some serious help there, YouTube, literally. I need to click monetize, and they're not letting me know what happens if I fully monetize it. But I love my life, I love my family, I want to keep going strong. What I want to do is I want to show to meet my current family, literally my company, my checks for my company. I want to actually, show to meet something. I want to show my real life family, everything. Not double imply. I'm like, sorry, mom, I didn't want to push you. I didn't want to do this, and that. But somebody convinced me, literally, that I was a victim. When in reality, you're a victim for what happened a long time ago. That's what I really want for the whole world to be mature. But anyway, this is Eris. I'm sorry. I did not want to turn off the new subscriber. And, I'm out. I'm very sorry.